wise action. Saturday morning came. All the summer world was bright and fresh and full of life. Tom appeared in front of the house with paint and a big brush. He looked at the fence, and all joy left him. A deep sadness settled upon his heart. The fence was long and high. He wet the brush and moved it along the top board. He did it again and did it again. He looked at what he had done. The paint part was very, very small. The wall fence was very large. He sat down. He felt that he could not continue. Jim, a boy who worked for the family, came through the gate. He was going to get water and he was singing happily. Tom said, "Jim, I will the water if you will paint." Jim said, "No, I must get the water." "Are you afraid of Aunt Polly?" "She won't hear you. She talks about it, but it never hurts. It never hurts except when she walks also. So you should not be afraid of her. Jim, I will give you one of my paintings, and I will show you my food. I will show you where I hurt it." Jim was only human. He took the plating and he put his head down to look at the food. In another moment he was running down the street. Tom was pairing as fast as possible. Aunt Polly was returning to the house. But Tom began to think of the pressure planned for this day. His hands moved more slowly. Soon the other boys would come and laugh at him for working. From his pocket he took everything that he wanted. He took a real lead. There was not enough real velvet. It was not enough to buy another boy's helps. At this dark moment, a wonderful idea came to him. It was like a great violet. He took his brush and went quickly to work. Ben Rogers appeared soon. Tom had been especially afraid of Ben's laugh. Ben was eating an apple. Also, as he walked, he was making noises like those of a big riverboat. He would shout loudly. Then he would say, "Ding dong dong," like a bell. Then he would shout again and say, "Ding dong dong" again, and I make the other strange noises. He was the blood, and he was the captain of the boat, and the boat bailed. Was the captain of the boat, and the boat bailed. "Turn here," he shouted. "Slower! Stop!" He made a slow, careful turn, came close beside Tom, and stopped. Tom continued his painting. He did not look at the boat. Ben said, "Hello, you are in trouble." No answer. Tom moved his brush gently and looked at the result. Ben came nearer. Tom wished for the apple, but he did not turn from his work. Ben said, "Hello, you must work. You must work. Must you?" Tom turned suddenly. "Oh, Ben, it is you? I did not see you. I am going swimming. I am. Do you wish you could with me? Or will you really work?" Tom said, "What do you mean? Work?" "That is work." Tom returned to the painting. "It may be work and it may not be. But it is fine of Tom Sawyer." "Do you mean that you enjoy it?" "Enjoy it? Does a boy have a chance to paint a fence every day?" Here was a new idea. Ben stopped his apple. Each step. A way to look at the result added a little pain here and there, step away again. Ben watched. He was more and more interested. Then he said, "Tom, let me paint a little." Tom laughed. Then he said, "No, Ben, Aunt Polly was the fence to be perfect. If it was the fence behind the house, you can help. But this fence beside the street must be done. There is not only boy and 1,001 who can Well, oh, Tom, let me try, only a little. Only one people came, but I will be you, part of my. No, Ben, I am. If you of all. Tom gave the brush to Ben slowly, but with Joe in his heart, and while the boy, who a few moments before had been a riverboard worker and became holding the sun, Tom sat under the tree, eating the apple and planning who to get more help. There were enough boys. They came along the street, stopped loud, but raining to the paint. After Bill Fisher painted. Then Johnny Miller came. Is one that in middle of the afternoon, Tom was very rich. He had many paintings and a small cat with one eye, a piece of broken blue glass, and much more. And he had not worked. And the wall fence had been painted 3 times. There was not more paint. With more paint, Tom Wilson have owned everything belonging to the other boys, and the other boys in the village would have owned nothing. Tom had discovered a great law of human action. A man or a boy will desire something if it is not easy to get. Then 3. Tom as an army officer. Delightful. Sam. Tom went to report to Aunt Polly. She was sitting beside an open window. She was half asleep, and she was holding the sleep cat. She was surprised to that. She thought that he had run away from his work long ago. Tom said, "May I go out? Really? How much have you? It is all on hound." Tom is that's true. It makes me sad if you don't not the true. It is true. Aunt, it is all down. It's all down. She went to see, and his surprise was very great. You can work when you want to, Tom, but you do not often want to. Go and play, but remember to come home again. And she gave him a large apple. She did not see him take a piece of cake as he paced through. Not seen the take of cake as he paced through the kitchen. Tom hurried to the center of the village. There 2 armies of boys had met for a battle. Tom was the leader. The general of Orkney Army, and his good friend Joe Harper was the general of the other. Tom and Joe did not fight. They said, talked and said their orders to armies. When the battle was finished, they agreed to have another battle and another day. Then the armies marched away, and Tom started